I'm sure you've heard of the National Merit Scholarship Program, but you might not know exactly how it works. I already read through all the boring stuff so that you don't have to. Let's get started. Alright, so the first question here is who's offering the scholarship? This is actually a more complicated question than it seems because the scholarship is being run by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. However, the actual scholarships awarded are not all from the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, and we'll get into that in a second. This is the National Merit Scholarship Student Guide, which gives us everything we need to know about the scholarship, but you're not going to want to have to read every single thing in here, so I'm going to distill it down to just what you need to know. So back to the first question of who's offering the scholarship. In addition to the National Merit $2,500 scholarship, there's a corporate-sponsored merit scholarship, corporate-sponsored special scholarships, and college-sponsored merit scholarships. So not all the money is coming from the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. Some of it's coming from other companies and some of it is coming from individual colleges and universities, but the National Merit Scholarship Corporation is who is running the scholarship, determining eligibility that those other people will give you money for. And as you can see here, there's a total of 8,700 scholarships that will be awarded. So to address the question of how much, some people will get a one-time payment of $2,500, some people will get a one-time payment of $2,500 to $5,000, or they may get a renewable scholarship from $1,000 to $10,000 per year, or your individual college may give you from $500 to $2,000 stipend per year. So when is the scholarship due? This again can kind of be a confusing question because you're not actually applying for the scholarship on a due date. You're taking a test to determine eligibility for the program, but you automatically get put into the program when you take the test. And that test is the PSAT NMSQT, and you will take that in October 2020. What does that mean? It means the preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. There are other versions of the PSAT, so make sure if you want to be considered, you have to take the PSAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test specifically. And you will take this October of your junior year of high school. So what are the eligibility requirements? You must meet all of these requirements. You have to be enrolled as a high school student. This can be traditional or homeschooled, which is nice, with plans to graduate on time. Attend high school in the United States, District of Columbia, or U.S. Commonwealths and Territories, or meet the citizenship requirements for students attending high school outside the United States. And again, you have to take the PSAT NMSQT in the specified year. So we're going to take the next few questions kind of all together, which are what do you need to do, how is it judged, and how do you know if you win? So we've already said one thing you need to do is to take the test, and that will happen in October of your junior year. There will be about 1.5 million that end up being entered into the contest. There will be 50,000 high-scoring participants who are considered for program recognition. Now that 50,000 is going to get broken into two groups. There will be 34,000 commended students and only 16,000 semifinalists. Now the commended students will no longer continue in the National Merit Scholar process. However, they may still qualify for what is called a special scholarship. Those are offered by corporate and business sponsors. So we'll get to that in a second. Now, if you're one of the 16,000 semifinalists, they will notify you through your school, and this will happen in early September of the next year. If you become a semi-finalist, then there will be additional paperwork that you need to fill out to apply to become a finalist. Of the 16,000 semi-finalists, 15,000 will become finalists, and you will be notified in February of your senior year. All of the National Merit Scholarship Awards will come from this group of 15,000 finalists. However, not everybody who's a finalist will win an award. There will be 7,600 merit scholarships awarded, and you will start to find out if you were a recipient of one of these scholarships in March of your senior year. And of those, you could win a National Merit $2,500 scholarship, a corporate-sponsored scholarship, or a college-sponsored scholarship. Now remember I said if you were just a commended student, one of the 34,000, then you still qualify for special scholarships. And there are 1,100 special scholarships awarded. In November of your senior year, you will start to get the application notifications if you were eligible for one of these scholarships. And if after you submit the additional application materials, you are a winner, you will also find out in March of your senior year. So as you can tell, it's kind of a long process. The process begins in October of your junior year by taking the test. Then you don't even find out if you're a finalist or a semi-finalist or commended until September of the next year. Then you might receive additional application materials that you need to submit, and you won't actually find out if you've won until starting earliest March of your senior year. But it's definitely worth your time. So as a semi-finalist, in order to become a finalist, here's what you need to do. You still have to meet everything that they've already said. You need to be in your last year of high school and planning to enroll full-time in college the next year. You have to be fully endorsed for finalist standing by your principal. You must have a record of high academic performance in all grades 9 through 12 and in any college coursework taken. You must complete the National Merit Scholarship application. You then have to take the actual SAT or ACT and earn scores that confirm the PSAT and MSQT performance that resulted in semifinalist standing. Basically, they're saying you can't have done really well on the PSAT but then do really bad on the actual SAT. That's going to raise some red flags. And provide any other documents they ask for. Some of the criteria they use in order to determine your finalist status include your academic record, course load and difficulty level, depth and breadth of subjects studied, and your grades that you earn. Obviously your PSAT score and your student's essay. The essay comes as part of the additional application material that you receive if you are a semifinalist. One thing to make note of is for the National Merit Scholarship, the $2,500 scholarship from the actual corporation, they're actually awarded by state. You're competing with other finalists in your state for the $2,500 scholarship. Again, going back to the chart with all the scholarships that are offered, for the National Merit $2,500 scholarship, all finalists compete with other finalists in their state or other selection units. For the corporate-sponsored merit scholarships and corporate-sponsored special scholarships, you have to meet this specific criteria. For the college-sponsored merit scholarships, you have to plan to attend a sponsored college and you have to have informed the National Merit Scholarship Corporation that the sponsored college is your first choice. This is who will select the winners, and we already talked about the monetary values. Remember, this is when you'll know that you'll win. Late March, early March, early March, early May for the college one. So in terms of the actual scholarship sponsors, approximately 400 independent organizations and institutions sponsor more than 2/3 of the National Merit Scholarships offered each year. All special scholarships are sponsored by business organizations that also support merit scholarship awards. And the awards will be sent directly to the financial aid department of the college or university that you attend. So because of the competition of this award, but also the high levels of potential scholarships you could win, it might be worth taking a look at the PSAT and MSQT student guide. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And if you're finding value in this video, go and smash that like button. If you liked this video, you are definitely gonna like this video, or you can go to my playlist down there, or to learn more about personal finance, investing, and building wealth, you can click below. And don't forget about my TikTok and Instagram at ThomasKnappFE. You can pay for college without student loans. Stay empowered, and we will see you next time.